Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Good evening, everybody. Have you noticed the extra heat this afternoon as temperatures are now popped above average for the first time in a while? We're into the 90s. It's pretty typical to get temperatures at average or above average in July with the clear sky. That's what we've got right now. Let's look from downtown Boise, or look at downtown Boise from the Red Lion Hotel. That nice deep blue sky out there, or I shouldn't say it's a deep blue. It's more of a hazy blue, but it is crystal clear. The air mass is dry. Temperature 94 degrees. Humidity at 15%. We are getting some gusty breezes here and there, but nothing major. The wind in general is 10 miles per hour or less, but some higher gusts. Tomorrow evening, we'll have some stronger gusts coming in, maybe even as late as 8 or 9 o'clock at night. But most of the day tomorrow, the wind should be fairly light as well, with some gusty breezes. Our Tower Cam network showing the blue skies around. We'll call it 82. Looks beautiful. 86 in Haley right now with clear skies. Twin Falls 89 from our live canyon cam shot. You don't see a cloud in the sky. Old Faithful went off about 4:40 this afternoon. The next one might be around 6:40, I think is what they're saying, or maybe a little less than. Actually, that was just a different time range. It's generally a 90 to 110 minutes between. You watch the people as they gather, and then you can tell when it's about to go up. At 73 at Old Faithful, it's nice in Yellowstone right now, comfortable. 95 in Weiser in Ontario. It's on the hot side. So low 90s most locations, mid 90s in the Western Valley and in Mountain Home. Pine right now is 83. And you see some cooling to the west. Seattle at 76, Portland 84. Yakima still at 95, but a cool front will pass through the region here coming on up, and that is going to try to dip our temperature a little bit for the day on Saturday. All in all, the forecast for tomorrow, your Friday, I've got the good time frame for outdoor exercise going back down to 8 o'clock in the morning. Even by 9 o'clock, it's going to be hot with temperatures warming up well into the 80s, but the air is not so bad. Poor conditions by 11 a.m. as the heat continues to build on in. So there's our cold front. In fact, it's probably a little further east than this. Tough to identify sometimes coming over the mountains. It might be a little bit further east than this, but either way, tomorrow evening is when we'll likely see some gusty breezes coming through. And you see some red east of the Magic Valley. There's a red flag warning in effect for tomorrow between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. for southeast Idaho, that fire danger going on up. So there's the heat that's building on in right now. That's what's pushing in for today and tomorrow. This cooler weather mostly sides by to our north, but we will get a little bit of a dip in temperature on Saturday. Very hot conditions here. Now looks like this high pressure through time, we're talking 10, 15 days, will start to go in this direction and start sending some surges of heat in our direction as well. Midweek next week, that's when we could have temperatures above 100 degrees. In the meantime, not too much wind today. There's tomorrow afternoon. You don't see much wind as well, but watch this. Tomorrow evening, here's 8, 9 o'clock at night, we could get some gusty north breezes as that frontal system has gone by. And I think we'll probably have a breeze on Saturday. We could make it kind of refreshing outside, despite the fact that still will be a little on the hot side. Payette Lake today, beautiful blue skies, a little bit of a breeze out there. Temperatures in the 80s. Tomorrow will be in the 80s as well, and only maybe a degree temperature drop to 81 on Saturday. But again, the breeze kicks in later on Friday into Saturday. Sun Valley's had beautiful blue skies. They've got the sunshade up there so the ice doesn't melt. 80s today, mid-80s tomorrow, and pretty much the same story for Saturday and Sunday as well. And we take a look at the Bruto Dunes, one of the hotter locations. Yeah, right around 100 degrees coming up for tomorrow. 96 on Saturday and 98 on Sunday as well, and sunshine pretty much through the weekend. My Idaho News 6 weather forecast for the Treasure Valley, close to 100 degrees in the Western Valley, and then about 97 in Boise. So it's going to be hot. 98 in Caldwell, so just under 100 degrees. So you'll notice the heat tomorrow, just a couple high, thin clouds. And then tomorrow evening, there's a better chance for a little cloud cover that could push through in central Idaho as well, but generally mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the 80s in Long Valley, 90 in Riggins, and then in the east central mountains, Stanley, Sun Valley, you'll be in the 80s tomorrow as well. After cool, comfortable mornings, it gets nice and warm later in the day. My extended forecast starting with your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's your weekend, folks. 90s are likely. We do see that dip about 4 degrees in the Treasure Valley with temperatures and a little bit of a breeze starting late Friday evening and then Saturday afternoon. It stays hot on Sunday. We could go back to 100 degrees next week, Don. Tuesday and Wednesday, the coolest day. Saturday, 93.
Not as hot. I like how you say that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Scott.